Hi everyone, welcome back to another AutoCAD tutorial. In this session, I am going to construct an ellipse using focus directrix method, also called it as general method. And there is another name for the general method is eccentricity method. And also, I would like to draw the tangent and normal at a given point on the curve. So now I am going to explain step by step construction in this AutoCAD. So draw a vertical directrix line, say it as DD. For that I am going to use the line command from this point to this point, taken 100 mm. Yeah, this is my directrix line. This is the directrix line. Now I am going to draw an horizontal line of an ellipse axis. Say the distance is 250 mm. Enter 250 mm. Line from the midpoint. Give the distance 250 for suppose. Next, I am going to look at the focus point. This is directrix and focus. Focus and directrix is 30 mm. So that I am going to look at the focus point from the directrix is 30 mm. For that, by using the command offset O, enter, select the distance is 30 mm, 30, enter in the command prompt, select this line to this line. Okay. Now I would like to locate the point. This point is PO, select this point, enter. Now the name of this point is going to text command, height 3, angle 0, F1. F1. So I can adjust this one from this point to this point. Okay. Now trim. I am going to trim this one and this one and this one. Now I would like to divide this line into 7 equal parts. Why 7 means here in our problem eccentricity is 3 by 4. So that what is the definition of eccentricity is the directrix, the distance of the focus from the directrix is 3 parts, from the directrix is 4 parts. So that eccentricity is 3 by 4, so that I will divide that line into 7 equal parts. If it is eccentricity is 2 by 3, you can divide it the distance between directrix and focus is 5 equal parts, from the focus 2 parts and from the directrix is 3 parts. But in our problem it is 3 by 4. So now I am going to divide into 7 equal parts by using the command divide, div, enter, select this line, enter. Here in how many equal parts? 7 equal parts, enter. See, so you should maintain 7 equal parts so that you can locate the vertices point. So that I am going to copy this text from this to this is first part, second part and third part. Here this is my vertices B1 by using the ed command, enter. Now you can extend this line some distance, we will adjust that. Okay. Now I am going to draw a line from this vertices some distance and draw a circle from the center V1 with a radius of F1. And now going to trim command, TR, enter. So remove unwanted parts. Okay, remove unwanted parts, and from this you can locate the text, copy CO, this text, this is my D, this is my C, and this is my another D. Okay, ED, text edit command is ED, D, C, D. DD is the directrix, C is the axis. You can adjust accordingly. Now draw a line. Okay, before going to that, first look at the another point. The name of this point is P. This point is P. So edit a P. Enter. Now join C and P. Okay. Now I am going to draw a line. For that, draw a line from this point to this point. Extend this line. Okay, you can remove it. Later we will find out where it is the V1 is located. So the next step, I am going to look at the vertices V2. For that, I am going to draw a line from this F1. I am going to draw this line, rotate this line by using the command RO, enter the specified point. So the angle is 45 degrees. Where it is touch the line here. So you have to extend some distance. Okay, from that point, from that intersecting point, you can draw an vertical line on this. Again extend here and trim like this. Okay, so for my convenience, I am going to move this one to here. Again trim this one, enter. Again you whenever you will get this kind of big size of points, use the command regenerate, region all. See how it changes, or simply enter. So now I am going to copy the vertices point V1 to V2. So this is changed to V1 to V2. Next step is I am going to look at F2. For that, what is the distance between this point to this point? So that by using the command offset, O enter, specify distance. So from this point to this point distance, select this line to this line, enter, copy this V2, copy and move here, edit this one as F2, remove this line, or else you can locate a point PO here. Yeah, now remove it. So V2 F2. Now I am going to draw a line from F1 up to this point, trim. Okay, next what I am going to draw next lines, take an offset command O, enter, distance 10, enter, from this point to this point, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, enter. I am going to extend this EX, enter. Okay, yes. Now I am going to look at lines from this point to this point also, from this point to this point also, trim. Okay, now I am going to give the names to these points. For that, copy CO, this point to this point. ED, change it as 1 dash or 1. Okay, enter. I am going to adjust this point to this side. I am going to copy this point 1 here, 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 and also if you want here. Enter. ED, this one is 2, this one is 3, this one is 9, and this one is 10. Okay, now I am going to copy this point CO here. See, observe, this is ED 1 dash. I am going to copy this point from this to this. I am going to get from here, 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 and here. Okay, so now I am going to edit. This one is 2, and this one is 3, and this one is 4, 4 dash. This one is 5 dash. This one is 6 dash. This one is 7 dash. This one is 8 dash, and this one is 9 dash, and this one is 10 dash. Is it clear? Next, I have located this equal distance. Here you will get a doubt why 10 mm are distances you have to divide it. This one is, you can divide 2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, 5 mm, whatever the dimension. Accordingly we will get the locus points to draw a free curve on that locus points. Okay, generally I will consider as the 10 mm distance. Okay, so next what we will do is, so ellipse is passing from the point V1 and V2. So we have identified two vertices. No issue. Up to that. Okay. Up to that, no issue. Next one is the, we have to identify the locus points. For that, first of all, I am going to construct a circle with 1 dash as radius. So C, enter. From 1 as center, 1 dash radius, I can move this circle from this point to this point. Now where it is touch the line 1 dash, I am going to create a point on that intersect point. This is my next point. I am going to erase this circle. Next, circle command, 2 and 2 dash as radius, move this circle from this point to this point, F1 center. Now where it is located, where it is intersect this line 2 2 dash, taken as the point. PO, enter. I am going to construct point. Again I will going to erase this line. The next point is F1. If you going to draw a circle here, or if you create a point here directly, both are equal. So that going to create a point P1 here, P1. Okay, I am going to get that point. Again you will use re-enter, regenerate. Now from 3 point as center and 3 dash as the 3 dash as radius, move this circle from this point to this point. Where it is touch the point, locate the point PO, identify this point, remove this circle. Next, circle C and 4 and 4 dash radius, move the circle from this center to F1. I'm going to locate PO. This is the point. I'm going to do this. Every time you can enter RE. Okay. Circle C and 5 dash radius, move the circle from 5 to F1. So you can create a point on that second point and move the circle. And again, R dash. 6 and 6 dash. C enter. 6 and 6 dash as the radius, move the circle 6 to F1 and locate the point. Enter the point enter 6. This is the second point and move the circle. Next, 7 and 7 dash, last circle from 7 point to 7 point, move the circle from 7 to F1 and locate the point PO, enter. Where it is here and remove the circle. And again going to draw circle C enter. From 8 to 8 dash as radius, move the circle to F1 and locate the point PO. Here is the point PO. This is the circle from 9 dash, move the circle from 9 to F1 and locate the point PO here. And I'm going to erase this line. And again next line, circle C, 10 and 10 dash radius, move the circle from this point to this point. Again enter easy. Okay, locate the point PO, enter. Here this is my point. I am going to delete this circle. If you observe, I have already located all the focus points. Now what I am going to do this, I would like to copy all the points, this point and this point and this point. Okay, mirror, mi, enter. Mirror line is from this point to this point is mirror line. If you observe array source object, no, enter. So if you observe, I will get all the points another side of the axis line. Now I am going to draw a spline curve. To draw a smooth curve. Spline, SPL, enter. Okay. So now I am going to start at anywhere, no issue, but I am going to start this point to this point, this point to this point, this point to this point, and V1, and this point, and this point, this point, do like this point, next, enter. Okay. So this is the smooth curve of an ellipse. Now once re-enter, you will get the diagram like this. So I am going to locate the directrix offset line from V2, that is O, enter. From this point V1 to C, enter. I will leave like this. Okay, and line you can draw it line from this point to this point for equal maintenance. Trim, remove this line, extend this line. For these text you can mirror mi, enter. From this, okay, or else copy. First of all, copy CO, this one and this one. ED, this one is D dash, this one is C dash, this one is D dash. Okay, so this is the ellipse. Now I would like to locate the point names. We have different kind of locus points are there. For that I am going to copy the text something, this one, any forfeit text for this one and this one. You would like to change, or this one you would like to give, no issue. ED, first I am going to delete this point E. This one is straight line 3, ED. This point is P3. This point is P8. This point is P9. And this point is P9 dash. This point is P8 dash. This point is P4 dash. This point is P3 dash. You need to give the name to all the points. This is possibility you get additional 5 points. Okay. If it is possible, you can give all the points. Suppose this is sixth point, so that CO copy. You can give this point name ED P6. Okay. Next, I'm going to give the dimension. I'm going to give the dimension for this one. What is the main important dimension is DIM LIN, dim linear, enter. From this point to this point I'm going to look at here 30 mm. For some convenience, before going to the D, enter, modify. You can change as I told you in my practice tutorials. This one is for 9, okay, and this one is for 8. Okay, close. So this is my dimension lines. And next, if you want to add the title and everything, for that I am going to draw a line from this point to this point. For general construction, draw a line like this. I am going to use the text text enter from this point to this point, say 5 mm, 0 ELLIPSE ellipse bracket GENERAL general method, also called it as the eccentricity method. If you want to observe, the justification is here. I want to change it, control 1. Here the justification is change to left to middle center. Now I am going to move this text from this insertion point to here or here somewhere. You can remove these points, Z enter, E enter. So this is the text ellipse general method. You have a problem here. And then next, if you want to write something, for that copy co copy here, uh, here. Okay, you can remove this one to change, not 5 mm, control 1 again. Here height is 3. Okay, so now I am going to copy this one, CO, give some distances, okay, ED. What is this one is F1 and F2. Sorry, next this one, B1 and B2. B R D I C H here. D and D dash D dash. Directrix. Okay, so for that I am going to move this one. Here I am going to move the text from this. See, observe, this is the construction procedure. Now I am going to put the another dimension, dim angular, from this to this, the text angle is 45 degrees. Okay, next I am going to draw tangent and normal at any point P on the curve. Now I am going to draw a tangent at somewhere. I am going to draw a tangent, look at this point. So PO P, see any point, I am select this point. Okay, that point name as R. So that I am going to copy that point name as this one, ED. This point name is R. This is the point name. This is my point name. I am going to. So first of all, what I am going to do this now. I would like to join from F1 to R. Now I am going to draw a line from this point to 90 degrees line. From this point, show like this and move whenever it is come 90 degrees. Just trim, enter. Now draw a line from this point to this point. So here I am going to change the text to R to Q. ED text change, Q, enter. So move this point to proper adjustment. So don't confuse C and Q. This is Q. Okay, if you want to draw, if you want to extend this EX, okay, up to this you can add. Okay, now how to draw tangent? So for that I am going to draw a tangent 90 degrees. Okay, just show this line and maintain 90 degrees. Or somewhere else you can draw a line from this point to this point, perpendicular line. Now move this line, move midpoint, you can place. So that is your tangent and normal. COR, here it is, you can change it. ED, this is N or M, this is N. Okay, now NM is the normal and QR or the QR is the tangent line QR. So this is the construction of an ellipse. Okay, if you want to write another statement, you can copy CO. You will also call it as double click ECCENTRICITY eccentricity method. Also called it as ellipse general method or eccentricity method, whatever it is. This is the construction of an ellipse. Okay, if it is anything I forget, okay, no issue. If you want to arrange in a proper way, what you will do is you will draw a line like this, extend this line. If you want to make directrix, okay, you can trim this one, you can remove this one, move this and this to here. Okay, next mirror mi enter this one and this one from this point, center point to center. No, what you will do is you will extend your line up to here. You can remove this one. Yeah, in this way you can construct an ellipse. Now if you want to going to take a print, this one I am going to change this model space to layout space. See, if you observe, I am before going to that I will stop the grid of GRAD, grid of, enter, go to layout. Here if you want to see, this is a paper space, I want to change model space. Now automatically if you want Z enter, E enter, you can remove grid off. See, this is the final preview of your problem. So now you can take to export PDF desktop ellipse, ELLIPSE ellipse. Okay, save. You will directly take the printer. You can directly take the printer. Okay. If you want to put the title block, I will explain them in the next session. How to put the title block and how to place your drawing. Okay, next, this is model space. Z enter, E enter. With this, I am going to stop, and I will explain in the next session how to draw parabola and hyperbola with the same method, eccentricity method.